Assalamualaikum dear students. Today we have week number 15 and lecture number 1. This lecture is the continuation with the previous lecture, week number 14. We will do insertion and updation or deletion operation performed using inside the Turing machine. We have used the same concept as has been used in pointer. Okay, so let's start with the insertion process, how we can do insertion process. And here we have the same concept like the stack. In the stack we use push and pop concept, okay, or queue mechanism, how we can do insertion and deletion from such activity. So let's start with the insertion process. Sometimes we need to insert a character in the middle, at the start, or at the end of the tab. So usually we do this process with the support of embed subprogram. Okay. So for that we have to see where the tab head is pointing. Okay. So like for example, when we do insertion like in uh, point or at the position y, so all of the character will move towards the right. Okay. So it will empty that position y or cell y, and all of the character after that, so it will towards by one position to the right side. So this is the mechanism for that mechanism. This is we need because we claiming that the Turing machine accept any type of string or input language. So for that to support our statement, we use the insert subprogram, and that's why we can insert anywhere in the tab or query. Okay, so this is importance for Turing machine as well. Let's read from here. Sometime a character is required to be inserted on the tab exactly at the spot where the head tab is pointing. Okay, where the pointer is positioning or waiting over there, so that the character occupies the required cell in the other character on the tab or move one cell towards the right. Okay, that's why I explained earlier. The character to the left of the pointed cell are also required to remain the same. Okay, so because we cannot uh, entering the value at the beginning or the start point, so that's why we are inserting the value or the string at the middle. So that's why all of the thing move toward the right. In the left portion, from that position it will remain the same. So that's why. Okay, so whenever we do such processing, mean to say for insertion of input character, so it will not affect the performance and functioning of the tuning machine. Okay, like for example, if it is any of the processes going there, so it will not affect the overall functionality of the tuning machine. So that's why this insertion subprogram is totally independent, and at any time it can incorporate the character inside the Turing machine using the enter subprogram. Okay, so we have some example on how we can perform such activity for insertion inside the Turing machine. So let's see. This is the generic diagrams. Okay, so this is this part mean. Okay, and this is the process. Actually, this box is the process. Okay, and the so what character we are want to do perform the insertion. So like here we are doing the a, b, and the hash. So we can insert any value that is depend on the requirement. Okay, so we are just giving an example. Anything can possible and insertion even though in deletion case as well. So that is about the insertion. So let's see how we can move that particular values from that position toward the right. Okay, so let's move in the next slide. Okay, if the letter B is inserted at the cell where the tab head is pointing. Okay, so actually at the moment the tab head is pointing here, the position is here for the tab head. So we want to insert B in this position, and we want to shuffle or shift this A in the rest of the element or string towards right by one position each. Okay, so this is the position, current position. Okay, and we want to insert B. This is the process actually step by step. This is the existing or current position, and we are interested to insert B on this position, and we move all of the element from this position and onward towards the right one by one. After another performing insertion on this, let's see after X. Okay, so we have BXB and ABBX and empty empty empty. Okay, so this is the way. So this process also shows that how we can satisfy the user query as well. Okay, one form is this way. Okay, one form is this way, and another form we can have a diagram for Turing machine as well. Okay, for that we use the triplet direction. Okay, letter and direction. So how we can perform such activity. So following in the next slide, we have the explanation regarding this, how we did such activity. Keeping in view the same example of inserting B at specific location. Okay, to determine the required subprogram, first queue will be inserted at the mark. That is a very important point. Okay, so such insertion we need first of all to mark that location. So for marking that location, we will use the queue. It's a generic term. Okay, you can use any alphabet name. Okay, so far we are using the queue, which is a direct term, and that identify that we will replace that queue with particular value. So before replacing with particular value, we have to identify the location. So that is done with the identification using the queue. Okay, like here we perform directly. So if we do in the diagram, so we will specify it by capital Q. Okay, to identify the location. After identifying the location, so we will replace with the actual value. So actual value we have over here, that is the B. Okay, and then we will see whether it's going to right or left. That is depend on the direction. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that the tab head must be able to locate the proper cell to the right of the insertion cell. Okay, this is one of the mechanism. The whole subprogram insertion is given in the next slide. If we see, we have the process of M mean the insertion. Okay, starting from the start state. Okay, if we see, we have actually over here the three, or you we say the four direction. Okay, one is the towards the two, the one three, and the next we have four, and the last, which is the out phase, mean the completion of the process, that is the 7. So in this case, according to the pattern, over here, we will follow 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So first of all, as I said before, we have to identify the location. Okay. So whenever the location or where the location, we will first identify. So if we see between state 1 and state 2, we have this is the B. We can consider for this direction as well, in this direction as well. Okay, so for this we have the B. Okay, okay, so we want actually move, or we want to insert actually the A or the B, sorry, the B value. So for that we have to identify the marker. So marker here we have the Q. Okay, so that Q after the processing, if we see from if we seen from the previous slide, so we had replaced with the B. Okay, so we did this one and we finally reached over here. So same case here for this. Okay, so we use the marker which is the Q, and then we later replace with that process. Same case is here. Okay, so we will perform this activity. So through this whole diagram, we will identify the marker Q, okay, where we see the A actually. After A, we will mark with Q, okay. So we will also move from 2 to 4, sometime in 3 to 5, right? In 2 to 5, 4, 5 also possible, okay, and 5 to 6 also possible. That is depend, okay. After that, we will finally get the replacement order, okay. But as far we can see, we only need one position. We are not going to uh, disturb the whole entry in that particular tab, input tab. So we need only one. So that's why we can work with 2, 3, and 4 states. Okay. Otherwise, we can do modification throughout the whole diagram as well. But as concerned with the required output, so we just replace 2, 3, and 4. Okay, where we have the such identification, because we start with the 1. So 1 is directly connected to 4 and 3. Sorry, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. The 7 is also possible. For 7 we do not have that entry. Okay, so that's why we need to replace that one. Okay, this is the same explanation which I explained in the previous. So let's read from here. It is supposed that the machine at state 1, okay, we are here when the insertion process. When B is to be inserted, all three possibilities we have of reading A, B, or X are considered by introducing the states 2, 3, and 4. Okay, the same thing. Okay, 2 for A, 3 for B, and 4 for X. 2 for A, 3 for what was that? 3 for B, 3 for B, okay, and 4 for X. Okay, so this is the representation. Okay, this does remember what letter displays during the insertion of Q. Okay, so that is why we have to identify or we have to make marking that particular location. Consider the same location where B is to be inserted. So this is the actual original value, and we want to uh, place our in B over here. Okay, right. So we will move this ABB towards right side. After reading A from the tab, the program replaces A by Q, and the tab will move one step to the towards right. Okay, so it will replace by A means the A will come here, B will come here, and B will replace with X, and X will come here, and the empty is here, and the next empty will here. So we will need one cell more. Okay, so this is the same explanation. I will not go for the whole explanation. Okay, this is a kind of repetition. At state 3, the next letter to be write is X, which is be replaced by B, and the state 4 will be entered. Okay, at state 4, empty will be read, which will be replaced by X. The state 5 will be entered. At 5 state, empty will be read, and without any change, at state 6 will be entered. While tab head will be moved on one step towards left. The state 6 makes no changes whatever except Q is read at that state. However, at each step, the tab head is moved one step left. Finally, Q is read, which is replaced by B, and the tab head is moved toward one step right. So this explanation gave again the same conclusion. That will depend whether you want to change all of the information with Q and then with B. That will depend. Okay, whether you want to change the whole diagram or you want to just the first three connected states with the starting node. Okay, so usually we have the practices. We can change also the whole one. Okay, that is the Turing machine. It accepts all type of the uh, context-free grammar and non-context-free grammar and languages as well. This is again. Now we have the last process, that is the delete subprogram. Sometimes we need to delete a program that particular character, input character, or input language. Okay, so we have to identify the position of that tab head. After that, once we perform the deletion, okay, or let's say at the mid of tab, input tab. Okay, so all of the character which were at the right side, it will move one position each of them toward the left. So that is done with the delete program concepts. Okay. The situation stated above, the part of Turing machine program that execute the process of deletion does not affect the functionality of the whole Turing machine. The subprogram deletion is independent and can be incorporated any time with any Turing machine program specifying what character to be deleted at what location. The subprogram of deletion can be expressed as, like we here at the current state, we are in the cell A, and we are interested to delete that letter A. Okay. So once we get the deletion, so of course all of the character which are on the right side, so it will move one step each of them toward the left. So that is done. Okay. So let's see. Okay. The same explanation over here. Okay. So this process of deletion of letter A from string BCA BBA can easily be checked given the test situation as given. So we can also see if we have um, a combination in the tab, in the input tab, and the user is given like for example any query which is not directly satisfied from the input tab. So we can add and we can remove the character as well. So over here we need to satisfy that particular case. So we remove the A in case. Okay, so we can do anything with that. That's why the Turing machine accept any type of context or non-context languages. So in concluding remarks, we have done what is Turing machine. Then we have some basic example. Then we have the inversion process. Okay, subprogram, and then we have a basic example. At the end, we did deletion process subprogram and shown in with some basic example. So hopefully you understand this thing, and thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.